What is up, people? Welcome back to another episode of The Buzz. I'm your host, Joe.
And your other host, not co-host on this, mate.
I didn't say you. Oh my gosh, wait. Bro.
You will know. You will know what this guy's like.
Like what? Like
what?
Like, huh? We're paid to do this together. I don't like this guy. We're not friends at all. Definitely. Today, we wanted to do a little introductory episode to really introduce. Well, I said intro a lot. why we do the Buzz podcast. The Bud.
Are we Budweiser? The Bud.
Alright, let me say that whole sentence again. Alright, we wanted to do an introductory episode, even though we've already done episodes before, to really explain why we do the Buzz podcast. So really how it came about is that me and David, we were on a train one day. You've probably heard this story, like glimpses of it within the videos and stuff, but me and David were on a train once, and we must have been talking about
a story.
A story. We're not gonna disclose the information, but it was a story about what should I say? An ex? Would I say?
No.
Okay.
Just a friend.
Okay. If that helps you sleep better at night, then that's cool with me. But anyways, so David was explaining this story to me, and obviously, like, when people explain stories to me, I like putting like funny input in. What? Was I not? Was I not? Come on.
That wasn't the funny part of the story.
Come on. No, but I'm getting to it, man. I'm getting to it. So we got to a very funny topic about her speaking about her new relationship and stuff, and we're not going to disclose once again the information that was said then, but it was really funny.
It was pretty funny.
But during the whole time of that conversation, like, okay, to give you context, we were on the Jubilee line. I don't know if, obviously those of you who are in London, you're familiar with the Jubilee line. It's quite a busy line since it goes to all the major stations. So our carriage was pretty packed, and during the course of that conversation, we had a lot of eyes looking in our direction, intrigued at our conversation. And we got to the peak of the humor, and the guy, I remember this so clearly. Like, the guy sitting next to me was looking at us from the corner of his eye. He's just like trying his best not to. And then David came out with that one statement, and he couldn't help it. And then the other people sitting opposite, some of them like started chuckling and stuff. And that was like the first moment that we actually had like a proper. Actually, that was the first proper conversation we had on public transport, and we had an audience. So then, at that point we didn't really start the podcast. We didn't even have the idea of doing that. But as time went on, obviously we travelled with Charlie a lot as well within Central. And of course, if you have another member who's contributing to this humour, you've got even more of an audience. So with that, we got the idea of, you know what, this would be great if we actually documented our conversations. So the conversations you see on the video, and whether it's on the audio version on iTunes, is actually what we talk about all the time.
Yeah, that's not
it
even
literally
a joke.
is. So like the last time we recorded a podcast episode was like 2 months ago. Probably longer than that.
Was that long ago?
Yeah. When was it? Remember when we were downstairs and we were talking about the dating app stuff and all that? Yeah.
It doesn't feel like 2 months ago.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it, but it feels a long time ago. And as you can see, like, we were uploading all of that until like last week. Last week was the last episode that I uploaded from that day. So obviously you can see we have a lot to talk about, and like a lot of our conversations go unrecorded as well. Like, what was it, the other night you were talking to me about? It's just so much. I don't even remember what you talked.
When we went to the film thing.
Well, either way, we speak a lot, and a lot of those conversations go unrecorded. And yeah, last week David was talking to me about something else that was funny. I think it was what happened at work or something like that. No, we were talking about work in general, and then yeah, it was a pretty funny conversation. And I
I
thought,
can't even remember most of the things.
and then I was like, "Yo, David, we have to go back and podcast again." So yeah, that is
Here we
literally
are.
the idea of this podcast. Just our daily conversations, but recorded. So yeah, that's literally the whole introduction to the Buzz. So if you want to listen to any more of our funny conversations, hey, because people. Actually, that's another point. That's
Some
another.
people were giving us dirty looks on the train.
That's what I was gonna say. So I must have said something. I must have made a comment about like.
Too much information.
No. It wasn't too much of it. It was something. It could have come across as sexist. I must have called you. You must have said you did something, and I said, "Oh, why are you being such a female about it?" And then the lady 2 seats down. I felt the laser beam on my face. The thing is, she was actually entertained by the conversation, but as soon as I made that comment, her face changed so quick. It was like. You know,
what's his
it's
name,
like
man?
it was like a nice green laser that just turned red all of a sudden. The power went up a few notches. But yeah, that's why I say funny conversations. But yeah, if you want to see any of those other conversations, they're all in a playlist. If you're watching this on YouTube, they're also on our SoundCloud and our iTunes. So you could search #TheBuzz on iTunes. It'll be pretty awkward if you're already on iTunes and you're listening to this, but yeah.
Yeah. What was with all that chopping right there?
Chopping. That's just a...
Chopping up your sentence.
Yeah.
You're a chef.
Yeah. Shut up, man. Chopping up a sentence because I'm a chef. Stupid. You want to add anything else to it?
No, man. Like, my jaw kind of hurts.
Alright, so that's it, man. That's it. Now back to our regular scheduled program.
Okay, let me just eat a bit of this McFlurry. Featuring McFlurry.
That was a... Huh?
McFlurry.
No, you said featuring McFlurry. I thought you said future McFlurry. I was like, what? What are you talking about, David?
You tripping?
I'm really not tripping.
I told you that earlier, you're tripping.
I'm not tripping. I'm telling you, I'm not tripping, bro.